Madam Chairlady. Let's give Mrs. Morton a round of applause for leadership at the Ministry of Tourism. I want to recognize the Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Lindsay Grant. Could we give him a special hand of welcome? Equally, I wish to recognize all of the Cabinet colleagues who are here, and I want to invite them to stand and give them, please, another warm welcome. Please, Cabinet colleagues, and of course our Senator in the Parliament, we thank them all again. We want to recognize Kevin Williams, of course, Ninky, and we recognize all the senior officials of government, Mrs. Hilary Hazel, and of course, Mr. Ellis Hazel, in his own right as CEO of the Whitegate Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen all, I also want us to give a special hand of welcome to the Governor General's Deputy, Mr. Michael Morton. Morton, could you stand? We want to thank all of you for coming out this afternoon for another event at Blackrock, and we hope that you will continue to come each day if possible, but if not, each weekend. I'm sure the vendors here will be delighted. It is a proud moment for me, both as Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis and as the elected representative for the people of Atlas to Bellevue, to be here at this official dedication and ribbon-cutting ceremony of the newly constructed viewing decks, Blackrocks. This multi-tiered open-air observation platform is a significant investment in the improvement of the Blackrocks visitor experience, as it enables tourists and locals alike to safely and comfortably view the dramatic, jagged black cliffs that were formed by lava eruptions from the now dormant 3,792 feet Mount Liamiga. Indeed, this stunning new amenity signals that Blackrocks is being taken seriously as a world-class landmark and one that has the potential to extend the benefits of tourism to this community and those in its vicinity. These new viewing decks form part of a wide-ranging rehabilitation project being built out under a joint partnership between the government of St. Kitts and Nevis and in particular the Ministry of Tourism and the Whitegate Development Corporation. Upgrades that have been and are being undertaken at Blackrocks include the construction of quaint and colorful vendor booths, allowing for ample retail opportunities and experiences, the installation of infrastructure such as roads and drainage, the general rehabilitation and landscaping of the grounds, the placement of signage and outdoor furniture, and the building of a barbecue pavilion with seating and dining areas, which will showcase the art of barbecuing St. Kitts style, as well as an outdoor equipment museum to display the history of the over 300-year sugar industry that ceased to operate some 15 years ago. There are also wheelchair-accessible ramps, which signify your government's trust towards accessible tourism. When tourism is accessible, it enables all people to participate in and enjoy tourism experiences, irrespective of their physical condition, their age, and other factors. And that is why the Team Unity government is making ongoing efforts to ensure that the tourist destinations, products, and services of St. Kitts and Nevis are indeed accessible to all our people. And so everyone who visits this cherished landmark will be able to take in the panoramic sight of Blackrocks in a beautiful and most relaxing setting. Accessible tourism also entails a collaborative process, and this is playing out right now with the successful partnership between the government and the Whitegate Development Corporation, and also with the fruitful consultations that have been taking place with the vendors and community residents to determine the best way forward for Black Rocks and for tourism within the local areas in general. Since we got into office in February of 2015, my cabinet colleagues and I felt it was a matter of priority to have the effects of the economy extend across all of society and all around the country. It was our belief, and it still is, that in order for everyone to get their fair share of prosperity, it would be necessary to decentralize tourism into our rural areas. Doing so would facilitate the physical, economic, and social transformation and revitalizations of neighborhoods such as Bellevue that have traditionally missed out on both the tourism dollar and the discretionary spending of citizens, residents, and visitors via the consumption of recreation and entertainment. As early as 2016, the Ministry of Tourism and Whitegate entered into talks to bring much-needed improvements to Black Rocks, including the village of Bellevue. And this would be part of the government's overall strategy to raise the standard of the tourism sector and the standard of living of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. It was certainly an easy decision, I hope, to invest in Black Rocks, as it is one of the most beloved landmarks. For my part, I have had the pleasure of hosting right here the long-standing annual Good Friday kite flying competition and Family Fun Day in my capacity as a parliamentary representative for constituency number 7. The annual Easter festivities would start around 11 a.m. and by 2 p.m. there are hundreds of people gathered at Black Rocks to have a good time on Good Friday. In addition to kite flying, cricket is played along with a domino tournament, as well as a tug of war and other games. In recent times, the list of activities has been expanded to include a fashion show and other attractions. This means next year, none of you should miss this event. Black Rocks and Bellevue come to life every Good Friday. And with these significant upgrades we are making, including the latest being the viewing decks, we want it to become a year-round destination and commercial district. It can also become even more popular, as we heard, for taking wedding photos, jogging, walking and watching the sunset, or just having an afternoon lime in the company of good friends or new acquaintances. I'll come back Saturday to see how many of you come back. With its upgraded ambience, Black Rock adds to the list of places to go on the island of St. Kitts, not just on holidays or on special occasions, but just because there are more features now to enjoy and local vendors here to support at this iconic, now historic site. The increased traffic will necessitate a step-up security, and in this regard, I want to commend Sergeant Cuban, give him a round of applause, Simeon Liebert, for his wonderful work as the lead security official at the Tabernacle Police Station. Whenever we call upon Sergeant Liebert, he always answers readily. Give him again another round of applause. The Whitegate Development Corporation very early on expressed a commitment to the Ministry of National Security that it would install CCTV, that is closed circuit television coverage in our Whitegate communities, including, of course, Black Rocks. On behalf of the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis, I want to take this opportunity to thank Whitegate and its management again, as the Minister of Tourism did before me, for their deep interest in the development not just of tourism, but security in the Federation. Let's give the Whitegate Corporation a round of applause. The Whitegate Development Corporation has dedicated significant sums to this project. I don't think Mr. Hazel told us how much. Did your wife hide the figures? But they have invested significant sums in this project and in the community, and we really want to thank them and hope that we will reap long-lasting dividends. Standing right here at this majestic, natural creation, surrounded by the sweeping and touched landscape, I can't help but be proud and hopeful about this beautiful country that we all love. My cabinet colleagues and I are deeply grateful for the privilege of leading St. Kitts and Nevis at this time. And we want to thank you, the good people of St. Kitts and Nevis, for giving us a mandate in the recently concluded general elections. In collaboration with all communities, we intend to pursue a thoughtful development strategy that invests in sustainable projects which the country needs, while building on its environmental and social strength to achieve economic self-sufficiency and security for all the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. In closing, may this afternoon's event further popularize Black Rocks, bring large enthusiastic groups of customers and fun lovers here, and may the businesses do very well. May creativity, opportunity, industry, adventure, and entrepreneurship loom large in this historic landmark. My very best wishes to you, and my very best wishes to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. May God bless us all. I thank you.